Hey there, this is Neil Napier here, and in this training I want to show you how to spy on ads or Facebook posts, basically anything that will help you find a successful funnel and use that funnel in your business as well. Now, quite often it so happens that when we spend a lot of time on Facebook, we tend to follow people we like or people or businesses that we want to create as well. For example, I follow many marketers, I follow many thought leaders, and so all the posts I see all the time are from them. But also quite often what I see are advertisements from them. So let me show you this one, for example. This is an advertisement that I'm being retargeted for. So I clicked on this, I think it was a couple of days ago, and now I'm being retargeted around the web. And this is a kind of business that I want to set up as well. So revenue growth blueprint is something that I feel that I can offer to my students and my customers as well. So one way to spy on basically how ads are working and what's happening is first of all simply clicking here. So again, remember this is retargeting, so the landing page might be a little bit different to what it would be if you were going there for the first time. But you shouldn't just stop there. I'll bring you to the landing page in a second, but I want to show you something. When you hover over the ad, you will see this little drop down. You see this drop down in both places. What you need to do is click here and then click on why am I seeing this advert, right? So why am I seeing this advert? What will then happen is that Facebook will explain to you why is it that it's showing you this ad. And as you can see behind the scenes, the ad has changed, but we'll come to that in a second. So you're seeing this advert because Mitchell Harper, this is the fan page link, wants to reach people who have visited their website or used one of their apps, which is true, I have. This is based on customer information provided by Mitch Harper, which is true as well. There will be other reasons why you're seeing this advert, including that he wants to reach people aged 18 and older who live or have recently been near Turku, southwest Finland, where I am, and this information is based on your Facebook profile and where you've connected to the internet. So you know that Facebook has all this information on me, and this is how they're targeting me. Let me look at this one as well, Hootsuite. So in this case, one reason why you're seeing this advert is that Hootsuite wants to reach people who may be similar to their customers. So this tells you that Hootsuite is actually going after the broad audience, right? If you don't know anything about Facebook ads, just Google it. Broad audience means that they're targeting a very big market. So there may also be other reasons why you're seeing this ad, including that Hootsuite wants to reach people aged 24 to 45 who live or have recently lived in Finland. So it is possible that Hootsuite is also targeting people within a certain area, which is good to know as well. Then let's look at another ad, this one, and I think this is the same guy. So as you can see, he's retargeting me now, offering me 4 payments of $497 a month instead of the $14.97. So this is quite aggressive retargeting. And let's go and check out his landing page. So you can see it's retargeting, and now he's asking me to complete my purchase below, explaining what the product is. You know, he knows that I've looked at the product, he knows what part of the marketing funnel I am, so that's how he's targeting me. And again, this is retargeting. If you follow these crumbs along the web, you can then create your own good retargeting campaigns as well. So in this case, I would swipe this. I would say, okay, this was the ad, this was a text, and this is where it leads me to, and it was on the right hand side. You know, I'm gonna go look for some more ads if I can actually see them within my newsfeed. Let's go. There we go. I don't know why I see this one. I guess I always see this ad. Masterclass, I'm not even a fan in any way. Let me see if I can figure out why is it that it's showing the ad to me. So there you go, I figured this out. Within the newsfeed ad, if I click here, why am I seeing this? It'll tell me as well. One reason why you're seeing this advert is that this masterclass wants to reach people who may be similar to their customers. Again, broad audience. And you know it is possible that they're also targeting people aged 18 and older who live in Finland. So this is very crucial information to know. And I'll try and see if I can find some more ads. Let me just check. Okay, Fiverr as well. Let's click on this. And again, as you will see in this case, most likely, yep, they are looking for a broader audience and within a certain age group within Finland. And this is great. Why are they looking for a narrower age group? What is it that they know that we need to know as well? So if I was running any kind of outsourcing business, those are the kind of age groups I will look at, because I know that Fiverr is already doing that as well. Let me see this one as well, Facebook Game Room. Why am I seeing this? And they want to reach people who are part of an audience called primary OS Windows 8. I have Windows 8 on this, I think. So that's why. Now, this is really cool. So they know what operating system I'm using, and that's why they're reaching out to me. And again, they are reaching out to people who are above the age of 18 and who live in Finland. So all this is a great way to figure out why are you being targeted, because you can take this information and work on your own targeting as well. But that's not the only way in which you can use Facebook to figure out basically what kind of ads are working and why they're working. Another way to do that is do this graph search. And graph search is very common. I mean, if you don't know what it is, I would ask you to do a quick search on Wikipedia and read more about it. But let's say if I was in the fitness market, I will look for fitness here. So let's just say fitness. All right, so these are all the different things that show up. There's the latest: people, photos, videos, pages, places, groups, apps, and events. Let me walk you through each and every one. This is kind of what you see. So top fitness group, top fitness posts within fitness related posts within the groups that I'm part of, posts from friends, and I think there's also posts from let me see, fan pages, their various apps and public posts and so on and so forth. So just by looking at this, by the way, and this is a top post, I know that this article is getting a lot of traction. So maybe it's the picture, maybe it's the actual article itself, maybe it's the fan page. So, just by looking at this, I know what kind of images work. I know maybe what kind of descriptions work as well. So let me walk you through each and every one. If I look at latest, I'll see some of the latest posts that are coming through. And this might bring through some posts that are good, some posts that are actually ads in this case, or some that are getting a lot of likes, clicks, or shares across social media, which is something you want as well, because that's the kind of post that you want for your business. That's what you want to target as well. So just keep going through this, understand your competition. You can look at people as well. Basically, this is your target audience, right? So if you were selling some kind of, let's say, training or websites for fitness instructors, this is what you do. You would message these people. And of course, not all of your messages will get through, but that's a good way to reach out to your target market. It's a manual method. It might not work amazingly well, but hey, whatever gives results, right? It's all about the hustle. Then you can go into photos and you can look for photos related to fitness, anything that has a lot of likes, comments, whatever you can find. This one does. Figure out why that is. So if I just click here and open this up, let's figure out why is it, except for the fact that there's a girl in that picture. Why is it that this post is getting a lot of likes and clicks and views? So again, this is for a fitness page, right? So clearly it's a more celebrity-driven page. You might not be able to use that, but see if you can find something that is perhaps usable within your business as well. If you're in the fitness market, I mean, you clearly know that these kind of images work. So what you need to do now is, if you're in fitness, you need to use images like these in your fan page or in your advertisements. Then I'll jump over to video, and you'll see a lot of videos here as well. Videos that are getting a lot of views, a lot of comments. If I just open this up, let's check it out. 238,000 views. Right, again, this is a big fitness group, so of course you know that they are going to get a lot of views, but this tells you what kind of videos are actually working on Facebook right now. Same thing with the pages. You find some pages, then you have places and groups as well. So if there's some groups you want to join, you can do that here, right? So what I want to show you actually now is how to find basically ads, right? People selling stuff within the fitness market. That's what I'm interested in right now. So if I click on latest and I scroll through that, you might see some ads. I'm not saying you will, but you might see some ads. Check out this one. This fan page is shared by Donna, and this is selling t-shirts, right? So if I just jump on over to this fan page, or rather this photo as well, let's see. This is the fan page, as you can see. Let's see how many fans they have. Actually, it's a new fan page, so not that good. I mean, I guess someone's just trying to start it out. And if that's the case, you can reach out to them. Like say, hey, I can help you. Actually, no, this is a big fan page. Check this out. 33,000 likes and comments and likes and whatever, and 17,000 shares. I mean, this t-shirt design works, right? And you can follow along that funnel, by the way. So you can click here, And you can see what is it they're selling, how they're selling, where they're selling, what price they're selling at, and so on and so forth, right? This is very crucial information to have when you are running, let's say in this case, t-shirt campaigns, but you don't always have to run t-shirt campaigns. If I go further down, I'm looking for posts basically where someone's selling something. Let's figure it out. It could be Shopify, it could be, see another share, it could be Shopify, it could be a digital product, a physical product, it doesn't really matter. There you go, looking for one for dogs and people. So this is just more of an inquiry post, but this is a link they're sharing for treadmillreviews.net, so you know someone's sharing that as well. Let's see, let's try and find some more. Okay. There you go. This is cool. So this is the booty belt, and it is being, again, it was shared by someone. It's originally a video. If I click on here, it'll take me straight there, and they're selling the belt over here, right? Again, 1,600 shares, 640 comments. I mean, 382,000 views. They have to be running some ads. So if you were doing any kind of e-commerce, you can simply click on this link and you can figure out what their funnel is. Right, so you know, you're taken straight to the website, you know what it is, and you can see the pricing, you can see the images they're using, and everything else around it as well. So if you can go and find something similar on AliExpress, you can use that within your business as well, right? Let's go find some more. So let's go cooking plus shop. I don't know if I'll find something, but if I do, that's great, because for that market, for that niche, I can go in and understand what kind of things are working and what is it that people are selling. There you go. I actually looked for cooking, and I connected that with buy as before. And as you can see, there's a lot of posts from people. Some of them are, okay, this one is a recipe website. So you know that recipe websites have a fan page and are sharing on Facebook as well. Then there is, I think I saw another one earlier. Let me just find that. There's this one as well. So this guy is talking about a shop. So let's look at this one. Exactly what it is. Might be a fan page. It might be a fan page that is selling some kind of products, you know, from their own shop, which is good to know as well, which is good to basically figure out what is it that other businesses are doing. And what this also gives you is a link to pages, for example. And that's great information to have, because you can now follow these pages. You can figure out which ones are the ones that are constantly advertising. And that's always good to know. So if I go find, let's say, a more busy fan page, let's go for this one. You can actually send them an email. That's pretty cool. Okay, while that's loading, let's look at this one. So you can see this is more of a local business, I guess, so they have ratings. So it's not a local business, but they get ratings. But you can check out their blog and you can build something like that if you want. And if I go here, there you go. So as you can see, they're selling some stuff as well on their own shop. This is good to know. If you know what it is they're selling, you can mirror their business if that is what you're interested in, right? I know there are other ways to figure things out as well. Like, let me look for another niche. So in this case, I will look for, let's say, Tony Robbins. And you can see already some information is popping up, but I actually want to just drill down and go to latest, because I get all the latest posts and the ads that they're running. But top is a good place as well, because you get to see posts that are performing well. So let's see, okay, this one, tickets are available here. So clearly they're selling something. You can see what kind of ad it is. You can see a video, you can see the text underneath it. And if you want, you can mirror that as well, if that is your business. So you can definitely do that if you want to basically do the same thing that Tony Robbins is doing. So this is a great way to figure out and find more content based on what people are doing on Facebook, and then build your funnels accordingly. I would strongly recommend that, especially if you're just starting out. Look at what other people are doing, look at what's working for other people, and then use that information to create your own content, to create your own ads, and target the same kind of audience with the method that I showed you earlier, which was basically figuring out why is it that others are targeting you. So what is the common thread? If you can figure out that kind of engagement, that would be a good way to understand how you need to market as well. There are a couple of other free tools, by the way. So you can go for fan page karma, which is free to a certain extent, and you can look for a lot of fan page information based on that. So let me look for a fan page. I think we found earlier it was a fitness one. Let me just go find that. Oh, okay, let's go for this one. Clearly it's a very famous fan page. So I'm just going to take this one and jump into fan page karma and I'm just going to put the link here and get free insights. And at the same time, I can go into Oasis, which is another tool, rather moat.com, which is another tool, and I can look for brands. So I can look for, let's say, fitness. Let's see if it brings something up, a specific brand. There you go. These are more than Facebook ads. These are general native ads that are being used all around the web. I'll come back to this in a second. I can look at this one, number of fans. That's what they have. This is what their engagement matrix looks like. And I can just sign up and I can get much more information here from this fan page. You can get information about posts per day, engagement, post interaction, and whatnot, which again is very good information to have. And you can also use Ad Espresso, by the way. So if I type in, let's say, fitness, and I say find ads now, it will bring all the ads that they have within the fitness niche, within the fitness market. So all this is really good information to have when you are conducting research, when you're trying to figure out what kind of ads will work for you and what kind of ads won't. I hope this has been useful. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with us via the support desk.